Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 11, Week 8, Day 1. So, hey, it looks like our connection's working. Hey, there we go. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, it probably was just a hurricane then. That's so strange. What I'm referring to is I have switched the stream back to 1080p. As you guys know, about a week or so ago, we had some very huge issues with that occurring, with like 60-something% frames dropping and stuff like that. However, it seems like it's fine. I haven't dropped a single frame yet, and we are back at 1080p. So it looks like whatever the service provider issue there was has been fixed in the last week or so. Because we tried it like, what, last Monday and it wasn't working, or last Sunday? But this is the first time I've tried it since then, and yeah, it looks good to go. Anyways, so of course today we're going to be doing all of the Chapter 8 tasks. We're also going to be able to get the new Terra card. We'll maybe mess around with this a little bit. There's some gimmicky attack teams you can kind of build. I don't feel like any super relevant team's going to utilize it, but you know, it's a fun little gimmick. If we have something that creates a lot of red while doing skulls or something similar, there's some strategy there to kind of scale your attack while doing skull spam, so we could give it a try and see what happens. Worst comes to worst, put it with a Throut. So we're going to be getting that. As far as all the tasks are concerned, we got to go do a bunch of Helm explorers. Use shield weapon, which we already knew based on the weapon type. Complete 2 treasure hunts. Oh, we got treasure hunt! Should we start at treasure hunt? This might be a treasure hunt stream. Complete 2 adventure boards. Wait, adventure board. Well, you still have to re-roll that, don't you? When it says complete 2 adventure board, that takes 2 days still, doesn't it? Because that means we have to re-roll that one. So we should probably do treasure hunt immediately, because we're gonna have to re-roll the second task. Interesting. Okay. And then we just have some event keys, holy banner. Generally anything on bronze is just straightforward. Kill one guard's avatar. I believe he's in World event this week, and if not, there should be a billion people within PvP. Kill a treasure gnome. Yeah, all pretty straightforward stuff it looks like. So we do definitely want to start with treasure hunt though, because I need to re-roll the second silver. So treasure hunt time. Also, apparently we got a bunny. I do not need more copies of the bunny. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, get out of the PvP menu. Go back. Alright, let's go do some treasure hunt real quick. So, where's treasure hunt located? Why does it keep changing location? Oh, so we don't have another Legends Reborn yet, right? No, we still gotta wait another 1 day, 6 hours, and 50 minutes to go and complete it out. Oh, you know what? That's something I forgot to mention in the Teams video. I did not mention one for the deeper levels of Legends Reborn. Though realistically, whatever you're running for like Explore 12 is the same thing you'd run for it, so... you know, it's just like Zugoff team or something similar, whatever you kind of want to run for it. Anyways, hello everyone! Hope you guys have been doing well. Hello Bill, hello Isabel, hello Roman, hello Genki, hello, hello Daddy Shark, hello Tyrion, hello, hello Clip Bomb, hello, Azrael, and hello Vernalis, and hello Bill. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, let's go do these treasure hunts real quick. We're just gonna go do them 250, and as soon as we hit 50, we'll just end out the map then. We're not going to go and grind them any further than that. We're just going for the bare minimum we need for completion, and then we're out of here. So we can get on to actually doing the tasks, and not just treasure hunt the whole time. No, treasure hunt, I don't know. I feel like treasure hunt's still worth doing. Like, it takes a little while compared to an average task, but it's not that bad. The biggest issue is when you fail, like more than once, or even just once in general. Because then that starts taking quite a bit of longer amount of time. Set up into a 5 times. We're almost there already. I probably should have combined that first. I'm going to do it right now, actually, just to get out of the way. Because you don't want that bottlenecking anything. Because it very much will. Though it's also bottlenecking exactly where it's currently located, because I don't have a way to drop this, which is really bad. Let's see. What's our best way to... yeah, I have to move that over. I have to drop it in one way or another. And we could actually drop it all the way to the bottom by moving this, so we'll do that. Take a little bit of color over there. Let's see, we'll move that one over so we can take a 5 times. I don't have a cascade over here. I can move the other one down by 1. That didn't really help much, though. I do kind of have to get rid of that bronze coin just so it's not in the middle of nowhere. And we still have not won yet. We're close, though. It is very close. As I'm wasting way too many turns there, but I'll take it. Did not get a bag from Sky. A bag's actually the highest material that can fall from the sky when you're doing this mode. So there are some chances where you can like cheese a sky one there to kind of get a little bit of value, like to preserve your turn or similar. This looks a little bad to set up right here. Because we're going to have to waste a couple turns doing nothing. Which is concerning. Let's see, where are we at right now? Okay, we won. That's exact to win. So we just take a bunch of turns and we're out of here. Alright, 1 down, 1 to go. Didn't take too long. We've been getting a lot more practice in. I feel like that task has been a lot more common lately. Ah, there we go. 61. 1 more than we needed. Let's do another one. How many gems did we get? 0? 0 gems? That's not allowed. This is treasure hunt. This is supposed to be like the best gem rate in the entire game per hour. And it just gave me 0 gems. Oh, we weren't really trying to do the gem method for this. Of course, you get a bit more when you did that. Also, this is a really bad start. I almost feel like restarting this map immediately. I don't know, we might be able to make this work. From an amount of initial extra turns perspective, it's looking kind of bad. But the actual setup of the board, oddly enough, is kind of good. Even though we hit almost no initial extra turns. So I'll roll with it. Should be fine. I do want to get rid of these bronze, but I want to do them in a way where we can get rid of the lower one if we can. I'm trying to figure out a way that we can kind of get around there. So I can lower this down. The problem is the other one's not going to be in range. Oh, did I just miss a 5 times there? Fail. Oh, we got it for 4 times into a 5 times down there, so it still worked out. Bronze coin's not going to go far enough, but I am going to move it just so we can get them together the following turn. We also get a 5 times there off of Lucky Sky. These silvers I need to connect, but to get those to connect, I need to go move those bronze out of the way. Problem is doing both. Because I need this to be lower, but if I move this down, that doesn't give me what I need. Even though I still did it. Let's see. We'll move that one over. How many turns are we at right now? That's concerning, but we should be able to go all the way. My biggest concern right now is the condition of our bronzes all over the board. Particularly this one. Like, I'm not sure how we deal with this one. Is probably the biggest issue we have on this current map. It's just kind of in the middle of nowhere there, being annoying. Oh, nice. A lucky bronze off of Sky. Exactly what we needed there. This will not move correctly if I move it. I actually want to take a vertical. No, I need a vertical here, but I can't take a vertical here. I think we'll just take this one over so we can get the silvers next to each other. Or not silvers, whatever we call it. Green chest. Okay. So this will combine into a green chest. I can then lower it down there. I think that is the play. So I'll take this one. See what that does over there. We'll take that because that's a free combine. Because I was going to combine those anyways, and it does it for us. Perfect. So we didn't even need to waste a turn. I can move this. There's a couple different ways we can move it. I want to move it this way. Alright, we can't get an extra turn there. I can move the other one down. If I take it this way, that sets up into a 5 times. Oh no, but not if it get cancelled by the other thing. Oh no, that's still 4 times. So we'll get our value there. Take our 5 times there. Wait, we just won already. Wait, hold up, we're done. Okay, it's over. And now we go lose the map. That one actually worked out really well. It looked a bit weird at the start because we didn't get too many 5 times, but the actual board setup was pretty good. So we got lucky there. Let's keep taking moves that aren't extra turns. I'm deliberately trying not to take extra turns because there's actually so many extra turns on the board right now. I'll take that one, take that one. Please stop giving me extra turns. I'm trying to lose, not win. Stop giving me extra turns. Why can't you do this when we're actually trying? Let's see. There we go. And treasure hunt complete. And we got 1 gem. 1 singular gem for your efforts. Anyways, there we go. So now this adventure board. Complete all battles on a single adventure board. Reroll. This is impossible to do today. Slayer. That is very possible to do. Okay, let's go start prioritizing bronze now until we hit a wall. Which is probably pretty soon. Let's see. So we're going to go head over here. Grab this. Grab that. And we are now at Banner of Yellow. So we have a widespread team that we could end up doing. They want me to do White Helm at Explorer 8s. Honestly, I'm about to re-roll this one. The amount of time it's going to take to go through these many makes me want to re-roll it. Perfect. Win any battle 22 times. Oh, we got 2 insanely good re-rolls. Alright, now it wants me to do double yellow banner. Of course, from our video that we just covered. We do have all the teams ready to go. And the one particularly for this is the coverage team. Because generally the way I do it is I do a coverage team plus whatever the Thursday one is. So this one covers 3 things. It covers shield, it covers the class, Or it covers the weapon, it covers the class, and it covers the banner, which is what we're doing it for right now, of course, the banner. So hello, Andrew. Hello, let's see, who did I miss while we're focusing on the treasure hunt? Hello, Lester. Welcome, everyone. You just got more kills after skipping the other two. Nice. Yeah, honestly, if the task seems like it's going to take too long to do, it's worth re-rolling. I'm pretty sure most people re-roll the treasure hunt as well. I personally like doing them, though, just for a bit of change of pace, because when are we ever going to play treasure hunt otherwise? So I give it as our little opportunity to actually play the treasure hunt mode. As I believe we only had to do this 3 times. Also, hello, Nightmare. Welcome. Yeah, it looks like we're streaming at 1080p again with 0 frames dropped. I guess we're back to 1080p. I guess whatever issues the service provider had a couple weeks ago, they have finally finished. Even though it's still kind of shaky the other week. But whatever the issue is, they have fixed it now. So we know for sure it was definitely on the service provider end, which we kind of already knew. We singled that out ages ago. There was just nothing we could do about it until they did something about it. And guess what? They finally did something about it. Wait. Why do I forget this troop even exists? Oh, it's one of those old boss slayers, that's why. I feel like you were one of the last ones added, weren't you? Because I did not remember that troop at all existing. Though in all fairness, a lot of the invasion and raid troops are pretty forgettable. Unless they're kind of useful in the current state of the game, because you're never really, like, using them that often. Like, there's one event that comes around for them maybe, like, every year and a half, if even that, maybe once every 2 years. Earn glory from any battle. Okay, this is basically just do a PvP fight. I'll do the easier one just because why not? You know, I'm even going to do a Rowain build. We're currently using a... Well, it's a little bit weird because we don't have the correct banner or anything because it's the coverage team. But what we do have is Urskia Shield. Problem, though, I can't cast Urskia Shield here. What I was going to do is go cast Leprechaun, get Urskia Shield up, and then go crazy from there. So we could, like, go for the kill. But I can't actually do that because we don't have mana for it. But now we do. So I go use Urskia Shield. Oh, wait, I need to get rid of Barrier. That's fine, though. We can just Leprechaun. He'll skull us, and then he's dead. Not the quickest team we could have ran for that, but we only need a single fight, so it didn't really matter too much. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so hello, Dwight. Welcome. Hey, you had to leave for a bit when you saw Treasure Hunt. Oh, no. Let me go poll it. We've polled it before. Do you skip the Treasure Hunt task? Yes or no? We've polled this a couple times, but I'm curious to see what people say now. Do you skip the Treasure Hunt campaign task? Why on earth do I forget how to spell campaign? There we go. Campaign task. Do you skip the Treasure Hunt campaign task? Question mark. Yes or no? Do you skip the Treasure Hunt campaign task? Yeah, that should be right. We've pulled this before. I'm curious to see what chat currently says about it, though. I always do them. Personally. Though they are on the list of decently skippable tasks. I need to go find a guard's avatar. Hopefully it doesn't take too many re-rolls here. Guard's avatar is not, like, insanely common on defense. But there he is. The reason why I clicked on the Firebomb team is a lot of people will set, like, triple Firebomb into guard's avatar. So we got lucky there. And that he actually was one of those people. Alright, let me just go, like, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Just go, like, standard Explore 12. Just throw down some mana. Hit his guard and just hope the rest fall from there. It is not full mana. But it's still not full mana. I'm not sure why I'm even trying to go for it. There we go. Okay, let's start Zugoffing everything. 2 down, 3 down, dead. There we go. Nice quick little battle there. Hunting a guard's avatar. Right, what do I have next? That is not what I wanted. Next on our list of tasks, we have ourselves White Helm Champion. Win any battle using a White Helm team. Alright, that's fine. Let's go to somewhere super easy. Like, let's say Cinemirage. And because we don't currently have a kill type objective. I think we have to kill Divine or something this week. I don't remember. I'm not sure if we have to kill a certain type. But I'm looking for... I already forget what our objective was. It was just using... Wait. It was just using Priest, right? Wait, why do I already forget which one it is? I know our coverage team gets it. Oh yeah, I gotta use... I know what I need to use, duh. It's pure White Helm, so we gotta use the, we gotta use not the task coverage team, but the one for the Priest class event this Thursday. Because I did actually end up setting it with correct class. I've been doing this a little bit more often since we've been doing the teams video. Just so that between the two teams, the coverage team and the Thursday team, it'll cover both of the options, like everything that we need to do for Monday as well as the Thursday event. Because we could run this exactly as is for the Thursday event if we wanted to. Like, you could change out for a different hero class and make like a few other changes from there, but we're perfectly fine for it. We get a lot of yellow mana. The first cast will be a little bit slower with this hero class, but the second cast is quicker. And once you reach the deeper areas, you need to double cast anyways. You finally got the purple Gen Dragon. Nice. Huge congrats. So it looks like about 75% of people who have answered the poll right now have skipped it. Well, technically 74. 74, 75, same difference. But, wow, that's a lot. We gotta go kill one gnome. A couple ways to do this. So, of course, the easiest is just simply use a Vault Key. So that is exactly what we shall do. However, it is not required to use a Vault Key here. Though, we do have Vault Weekend this weekend, so might as well just put one down now because you're gonna get 1 billion this weekend. How much we're gonna farm for this weekend, I still haven't determined. We're probably going to go for... I don't know. Definitely at least a couple hundred, obviously. I'm definitely not going for 1,000 this time. We're gonna get some amount. It's not really sure what exactly that amount will be. We'll only be doing the nightly streams. I'm not going to do any middays this weekend for the Palooza. Oh, we got a major orb from this? Power? Blue? Purple? Ah, green. Boo. None of the things I said. One of the more useless ones. Though, technically, that one is less useless than the orange one. Okay, we got to go match a bunch of yellow gems. Good ways to spam yellow. I actually don't have a team set up for that. Match yellow gems. Why am I forgetting something that creates 1 billion yellow? I'm trying to think of like a double creator that does that pretty well. Like obviously we have Mercy. Why can't I think of a yellow? Oh, I know. Quetzalma, Quetzalma, Quetzalma. I'm like, why can't I think of a thing that feeds mana back into itself? But yeah, Quetzalma. What do I have for a team I can replace? I actually need a quick Quetzalma team. I guess this one, because we're not using this one. Because this is the cheaper one for the events. We're going to be using, obviously, the more expensive one. So it's just Quetzalma, I guess a Mercy, because why not? Do we have a second Quetzalma? I don't think we need it, but why not? Oh, we could actually just go Queen Aurora, hold up. Yeah, that's our team. And banner, obviously, like yellow-green or something. Yeah, yellow-green seems fine. As long as we're not minusing a color we need. We technically don't need blue. Even though we kind of do, we also very much don't. Alright, so all I have to do now is... Oh, wait, I just did Explore 1, didn't I? That is not the Explore level I want. Wait, there's an alternative, though. If I get enough mana, I could just keep casting, Oh, it's gonna be blocked, though, which makes this kind of awkward. So it's a little bit of a misclick there, but... Because I can't, cast. Like, ideally what we'd want to do here is spam Quetzalma, of course. But if I click it even a single time, we win the fight. So plan B is go get all the mana we need for this. Unfortunately, it is blocked on green. I should put Mercy in last slot. Not sure why I didn't there. So I'm not sure why I'm trying to hit him. I just need a little bit of mana there. Okay, and now we just keep spamming yellow until we feel like we have enough. And then we click the auto win button. This should hopefully be enough. I meant to do this on a higher level so we could just spam Quetzalma instead. Which would have gotten this slightly quicker, but oh well. Should be good enough. Maybe just like a few more times just in case. Just so we don't have to go back to this fight. Actually, at this point, I might as well just keep doing it until he gets killed by a skull or until we miss. Oh, he missed. Okay, let's just kill him. Yeah, that should be enough. There we go. Like crystals. Not teaming the Monday video, but pretty straightforward. Just anything that does a bunch of yellow. You can even just match them slowly over time. It's the ones you naturally get. 60 is a pretty low number. We got to kill divine enemies, so obviously we're going to head over to White Helm. I believe my White Helm's currently on Explore 12, so... Oh no, it's on Explore 1! Oh, that's perfect. Alright, let me just go get quick kill Dust Devils since we don't need anything particular. So we'll just get... yeah, we'll do the higher damage one, because I believe they have a little bit extra stats this week as well. Even that's the event for it. Yeah, it's Vault Weekend this weekend. Good old Vault Weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the second to last Vault Weekend of the year as well. There'll be this one, and then there'll be one more in December. We do not know the official date for the one in December as of currently. Also not sure why I took mana there. But we will have one in the month of December. Probably either the week before Christmas or Christmas weekend. Which week specifically, we don't currently know. But it's one or the other. Unless, who knows, maybe they'll even do a special holiday one. Maybe we'll have like 2 in a row. Fallen Valdis is good against divine enemies. I wish it was. The biggest issue with Fallen Valdis is even if the enemy team is 4 times divine, it still gets so little value. Win any battle with your hero using the priest class. Okay, what's the quickest team I have for that? Probably just Rowain then. Which I can just do Rowain here. We're already here. But yeah, let's just do Rowain build. The coverage one. Task coverage. Because that one is using it. Oh, the Cedric Pistol team? Yeah, that's pretty good for gold. I generally don't do gold farming much these days. Because there's not like any super big expense you need once you get Underworld down, other than just, you know, putting it to your guild. But yeah, it used to be ran with Skeleton Key until Skeleton Key got nerfed like 2 years ago. I really wish they didn't. Skeleton Key was such a fun build. Like the way the team played was quite a bit different than a lot of other teams. Oh wait, that wasn't the one I wanted. Wait. Oh, also we gotta play arena. Please tell me we have an arena started, because that means that I believe we do. Oh, you know what? I think that task is gonna take us like 5 minutes, because even though it says to do 5 arena battles, I think we have an arena set up right now at battle 5 or battle 4, which means that's gonna get done in like 5 seconds, or not 5 seconds, but 5 minutes or less. Okay, so let's claim this one. So we have Gladiator. We also have Brawler, so we'll get some kills along the way. Okay, please tell me we have one started. We should. Last I recall, we're at room 4 or 5. Yes! Unfortunately, this is the last one we get value from. However, we're on battle 5, so once we do this battle, that'll be battle 6, which counts as battle 5. Okay, so, what is this team right now? Oh yeah, I remember. This is the second slot. Gosh, we've had this team saved for, like, almost a month now. We've had this saved since Arena Weekend. Whenever the last Arena Weekend was. Like that Monday after we started this run. And that is how long this one has been around. He killed our first slot, which is exactly what we wanted him to do. And at this point, we basically just bait out skulls until we win. As every skull's a kill. It's not the greatest team out there, but gets the job done. Good, he gives us skull setup. I don't have a good cascade, so I'm just gonna take that from Sky vertically. I could buff again. I'm not going for it though. He gets a lot of mana. We do still have those giant gems around. First this season. So we'll get another skull, and one more will kill. Unfortunately, he took one himself. I guess out of super safety sake, we'll just do that. I don't think it's really needed, but you never know. And then we kill him out. Actually, yeah, it very much wasn't needed. But there we go. I'll see what we get as a reward for today. Anything? Nope. Just a medal for 90 gems. No thank you. I don't even need guard medals anymore. Okay, so we'll grab that. And now I gotta kill a bunch of yellows. I guess White Helm's also kind of fine for that. It's already on the lower level Explorer. What's the final goal task? Final goal task is use shield. Oh, that's super easy. Oh, that is really good synergy right there. And then we're done with tasks. Wow, we are already done. Yet again, another one that only took like half an hour or so. That's nice. I really like this change. Because actually, yeah, we've only been streaming for 23 minutes because it started a little bit later. But, yeah, that's gonna work out really well. We're gonna be under half an hour again. Let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... Gosh, I already forget what I was even looking at. Yeah, I'm just killing yellow, so I can run anything. Wait, I can even run Dust Devil Team, wait. Oh, but I'm going to need Rowain after, so you know what? Let me just set to Rowain. I'm already on Rowain. Because I'm going to need Shield after the fact. It is technically quicker to run Dust Devil for these first few, but we're going to have to change the team back to this anyway, so I might as well just run it with this. As soon as we do, like, one more fight, I think we have to. Because wasn't it the kill objective that's about to hit it? But whatever it is, it's we're gonna have to switch it very soon. Because I think right here it activates, right? No, that's our gems for today. Well, one of them. As soon as we see a star trigger, we need to go switch it out. Or not switch it out, but we would have had to if we were using Dust Devil. Is this covering both of them, right? Yeah. Oh, one more battle. Okay. I was gonna say that should have triggered by now. But yeah, one more fight. Oh, you got a copy of that card thing from GameStop? Nice. Thank you so much. Oh, he's gonna try for the mine tomorrow. Thank you for that. Yeah, the problem with me trying to get it in my area is there is one GameStop within like a half an hour to hour radius of my current location. It's definitely not walkable. It's something you would have to drive to. And because it's in the mall, like if there's ever anything exclusive at it, it's going to get eaten up like so quickly. Because it's one of the only GameStops in the entire area. And it's in one of the areas that's, you know, already has like 1 billion people in it. As far as shopping, that mall is generally pretty crowded. Less so during the pandemic, obviously, but generally speaking. So it's like near impossible to ever get to a GameStop if they have like some kind of exclusive thing. But yeah, thank you a ton for that. I do love balls and it's a deal. Sure, I could do it for that. I don't see why not. Yeah, I'll give you a love ball for each one because I think they have 2 codes going on right now and then another code for Halloween. I think it starts on like the 30th for the other one or something. Let's see. Okay, so we just keep killing, right? Yeah, all we have to do is just win 13 more fights and we're done. Easy. Though we do have to do it with shields, though. Gotta use Verwain. Hey, we got a verse gnome. We're gonna be needing that this weekend. First, we got Nomapalooza, because Vault Event also means Nomapalooza weekends. Same difference. The mall by you seems to only have old people. Oh, mine's definitely not like that. Though I think the main reason being is I'm normally in like the hub area of the mall if I'm in there. I'm not in like the side areas. And the hub area is generally like a social gathering place for the area because there's not too many like local places to really do it. And because it's like an eatery, has a movie theater right there and a bunch of other things, it tends to be a social gathering place for a lot of younger people. I know people in my high school would do it. I wouldn't go there too often though. But it was kind of like a hub area for that, since there wasn't really too many other good locations nearby to do it for. And it had like 1 billion places to eat inside. Actually, just for Leicester, I think this weekend, while we're farming Vault events, I am going to go get a shiny Noctowl. I currently do not have a shiny Noctowl. So for Leicester, we will go farm one this weekend. Will we ever use it? Possibly. There's actually one specific Pokemon it is surprisingly good at countering, and it's Caloric Shadow. The only problem with that is next gen, even if it's in next gen, it's not going to get used as much, Caloric Shadow, because the power creep is going to creep even further. And even though it's broken beyond belief, there's going to be a lot more normal typings due to Dynamax not existing. But yeah, we're finally going to go get one. I don't see why not. Who knows, maybe we'll even get 2 if we get lucky. We'll have the whole evolutionary line. Corviknight is better, though. Okay, 5 more. Plus, Noctowl was somewhat Halloween themed. I'm not sure if we're going to stream any Halloween games this year. Are there any good Halloween games even releasing this year? Or that you guys know of that you might want me to stream? Because I wouldn't mind doing it. It's not something I generally really do, like horror games or some other things around that kind of thing. If there are any good Halloween games this year, I wouldn't mind streaming them. Let's see, we'll take that one out. Hello, J Shar. Welcome, welcome. Gosh, why is chat being so dirty? A stream Among Us? No. Oh gosh, I'm never playing Among Us again. I had fun the one time we played it. It is never ever happening again. We got Shield Master, so all I have to do now is nothing. We're done. Hold up. That was the last thing we needed already. There we go. It took 29 minutes and 35 seconds, and we're done. So, aka half an hour. There we go. Perfect. And we do get the new troop of Strength. Normal pass gets it next week. Super paid pass gets it this week. And free-to-play gets it whenever you get lucky off of vault keys, once it's in drop table. Keep in mind, it is not in drop table until a couple months after the fact for vault keys. So you probably will not be able to get this free-to-play until next year, though you're not missing out on much because this thing's pretty useless. Though it does give Stormheim another star. And then next week we get the Mythic. And we got a bigger key. Does it even do anything this week? It does 3 extra attack. Not much, but it adds up. Anyways, let's go upgrade this thing. We get our extra star, go to upgradable. Go to this guy. Oh yeah, I need to send it, don't I? Actually, let me, yeah, we should send it. I was gonna say, maybe we should wait. But, yeah, we'll just send it. I don't see why not. Oh wait, I was just on the page. Wait, I was on the page and now I'm trying to refine the page. Let me go to orbs. Orb. Throw a blue at it. Mythic. Boom. There we go. Easy as that. Get all the traits. Good Tarot. Is revered, inscribed, pretty standard tarot card. I don't think any of them have anything different other than bad tarot, of course. Ah, there we go. And that should be a star for Stormheim. 26 stars! Ah, I should have put that in the video too. Well, then again, only Super Paid Pass gets it this week. I'll put it in next week's video, probably. Because it's also 26, so we got 2 26-star kingdoms this week. We got White Helm today, when we got the new troop for Glory. And we got Stormheim today. Just now, as we upgraded the gosh, Courage, what was it called? I think it was called Courage. Whatever it's called. Strength. Wrong one. Oh, Courage is the, I know who Courage is. You know why I said Courage? Because, if I could get aligned on the keyboard. Also, I do have a replacement keyboard. I'm trying to figure out a, like, different setup for it so I can actually put it down while still having the keyboard for the other one. But I actually did pick up a new keyboard the other day that I still haven't tried or set up yet. Not like it takes long to set up, but you know what I mean. The bigger situation is figuring out how to order everything. Because, obviously, it's super quick to set up a keyboard. But the bigger issue is, the space to put the keyboard. But anyways, as far as Courage, yeah, this is why I said Courage. This is the other thing that basically does it with extra turn. It gives a bunch of... Because it's a very similar troop. Ends up giving a bunch of attack, has extra turn potential. Also mana accumulates unlike the other one. Also has an alternative way to get attack. But yeah, that's why I said Courage, because it's basically Strength. It's an alternative Strength. Strength, in the current state of the game, assuming you have a really heavy red team, probably has higher chance for... Gosh, how many things do I need to type in? Wait, how many things have the word Strength in them? But, there has to be a trait that has the word Strength or something. Oh, Deep Strength. Oh, it's that one Delve trait. That's why so many Strengths are coming up. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. But yeah, it basically does something similar, but this generally in the current state of the game will probably have a higher chance of extra turning, but does not have any mana accumulation associated to it, unfortunately. Other than if you get enchant off its good turret. But it does very similar to Courage. It gives all allies a bunch of attack, which I assume is also itself. And then there's a 7% chance per red to gain all the extra turn. So very similar to Courage, just in a different way. Obviously a much lower mana cost, but it also has no mana accumulation itself. It only has extra turn potential, which is still helpful, but it's not the same as actual mana accumulation like Courage. And of course, there's good terror instead of the other attack trait that Courage has. So very similar troop to that. Anyways, let's go hand out a code. Let's see. I'll catch you later, Clip Bomb. Thanks for stopping by. Anyone's still here? Make sure to grab this code if you're on PC and mobile. Oh, my computer. Gosh, why is this computer so laggy? The other one. It's literally just like white screens. Chrome not responding. Loading, 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 loading. Please just let me paste this. I just want to click the paste button. Just let me click the paste button. Oh, now I did it twice. One moment. Come on, there we go. All right, there's the code used on gemsofwar.com with the game code section. Your invite code you found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. It's copy paste random numbers and letters started with UJ. Interesting combination of letters. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,000 voucher gold. Enjoy, everyone. And only usable on PC mobile version of the game. And definitely feel free to leave a like on our stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyway, so we still have a billion other things we need to go do. First things first, I guess we'll go clear out dungeons and dailies. So let's see what we can get here. Now that we know we don't need them for the task. Looking good. Looking great. No! Wait, that's Bless? Oh, we're still in it. Place your predictions now. 4, 5, or 6. I'm probably going 4 regardless. Wait. Let's cancel this current poll. So it looks like 68% say they do... So after 42 votes, we have... Oh, another vote. So it looks like 67% say yes, they skip treasure hunt. 33% say no. So only a third of people look like they still do it like we do it. Or we actually do it. But anyways. Yeah, it's an even 2/3, 1/3. 2/3 said, yes, they skip the treasure hunt, and 1/3 say they do it like we just did. Anyways, let's go end poll, and let's go get a new poll, 4, 5, or 6. I'm probably clicking 4 regardless, but this will give you the satisfaction of saying you were right. So let's go do this real quick. Which dungeon room? 4, 5, or 6. And of course, 4 is the left one. Actually, let me put it next to them just in case. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what 4, 5, and 6 mean. But just in case, let me put left, middle, and right. There we go. I'm probably clicking left regardless, but you will have the satisfaction of saying you were right. If it is 5 or 6. Let's see, I'm seeing a lot of 6s. That's a lot of 6s. Let's give it like a minute or so. Oh yeah, we got like an even on left, right. You do 1, 2, 3 treasure maps daily for the random extra gems. Yeah, it can add up. Like treasure hunt is still, to this day, even though it's like such bad loot, like, well, not really bad loot, but it is still to this day the best infinite source of gems in the game. The main reason why most people don't do it is because tribute is already insane. But tribute's not infinitely repeatable. It's only repeatable once per hour. But, you know, if you just take it like several times per day, it's generally going to be better. Because this late in the game, 3 tributes is like an entire hour of treasure hunt. So normally people just click the tribute button more rather than playing treasure hunt. Alright, so it looks like we have biased the poll to say left. But it does look like there's a more of a plurality for not left than left. Though left has the majority, but not the plurality. Or whatever the term for that is. Like, it doesn't have over 50%, but it does have the majority. I was clicking it anyway, so let's see what do we got here. Alright, let's go click it. Come on. No! Okay, let's see who was right. 4 was wrong. Watch it be 6. Oh, no, it would have been 5. Yep, 5 was correct. We gotta deal with freeze. That's unfortunate. But, anyways, let me end poll. But, there we go. But yeah, it was 5. So whoever said 5, you're right. But unfortunate. We got frozen. Which is actually annoying, too, because we don't want to be frozen. Actually, never mind. Does this team even care if it's frozen? Now that I think about it, it actually doesn't really matter too much. Like, it matters, but, like, we can't turn 1 extra turn. But that's not really too big a deal if we get all the mana we need. Unfortunately, we did not get all the mana we need. Right, so right there, I could have taken an extra turn to already have the extra cast. Probably couldn't because we're frozen. Also, what are you doing surviving with 1 HP? Is that even allowed? There we go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We still only have gotten 1 perfect dungeon. And it wasn't even on stream. It was off stream because when our connection was being weirder that other week. Which luckily seems like that is fully fixed now. Whatever issue the service provider has, they have fixed since then. So we're back to normal connection. I probably have been for several days now, I just haven't noticed. Because generally, I don't use upload speed for that much. The only 2 things I use upload speed for are the stream and obviously uploading videos to YouTube. That's the only 2 things I ever use my upload speed for. Because everything else is pretty much download speed. Ah, there we go. And what was our other trap? It was a curse. Let's grab our Dragonite. Because that's the only way we're getting any. And also, our gem's taking a little bit of a beating. Luckily, we got a Vault Weekend this weekend, so we can make up for a bunch of resources. And also, thank you whoever claimed the redeem code for me. Greatly appreciated. Okay, let's go take out dailies real quick. And by dailies, I mean just the gems. So I guess we could also go for the glory. That's a good handful of glory. Let's see. You updated OBS. Now it doesn't recognize Gems of War as a game. Really? You could try remaking the field. Also, do you do it as a window capture or game capture? I personally do it as a window capture. Also, you might have to put it on adaptability mode, especially depending on what Windows version you're currently on, assuming you're running on Windows. Because there's like an adaptability mode thingy. And sometimes some fields don't work unless the adaptability is on. You do it as a game capture? Interesting. I do it as a window capture. So as long as the window functions, it just works. Like, I almost capture all games as a window capture, because it more consistently works compared to game capture, because game capture acts really weird sometimes. But yeah, try window capture, and if window capture doesn't work, I believe there's a setting you can tick underneath the options when you go under all the options for it that has like an adaptability thing for different Windows versions, because the default for it sometimes doesn't pick it up. So if you switch it over to like the Windows 10 or whatever the other one says, it should. Yeah, one more fight here. It's not a huge amount of glory, but a few hundred. Might as well pick it up if we're already in the menu. Not a huge amount, but it adds up. Though it looks so small compared to Vault Weekends. We'll get that in a single fight. Single glory gnome. Even during Palooza, a single glory gnome is enough to do that. So is there going to be an update tomorrow or not? We don't currently know. We won't know that until tomorrow night. If we don't have one by the end of tomorrow night's stream, we can confirm it is next week's Tuesday. However, there's a chance it's tomorrow night. We have no confirmation on this, though. So we kind of just have to wait and see what happens. It is very likely to be tomorrow night, though it is not confirmed to be. So it could or could not, though it is decently likely. And of course, we'll be going over it tomorrow night if it is. Otherwise, we'll probably just be messing with the faction and all that. Speaking of which, we need to go do the Ward event. I haven't even touched it yet. Let's go bring out the Ward event team. So of course we showed this in the video as well if you want to go copy paste the team. Which is nice because now since I'm doing a teams video where I cover all the teams for the entire week, I can simply just say reference that video now for whenever anyone asks for codes. Because sometimes I wouldn't have the code set up for some things. But now that we're doing it for the entire week for every single team, we got everything covered. But anyways, we're just running with a Guards Avatar team here. Main thing to note is just don't take Sapphirus and always take Purple Circle. That's pretty much the only info you really need for the most part. There's a few other things you can do, like slight things to get like slightly more points. But those are like the main two that will give you your coverage. Also, one thing that's kind of funny is last week we had an armor option because of Tesla, if I'm not mistaken. And now we have it again with Guards Avatar. So let me go claim all my rewards. Because this should be an upgraded token, hopefully. Oh, it is not. Interesting. Yeah, the guild hasn't done enough yet. Got too many slackers, including myself. Got like a third of the guild not doing it yet. Bet they'll get around to it. Yeah, it could get delayed again. Actually, last month's patch got completely delayed. It got delayed all the way till November. When we get the patch for, But the September patch got delayed to the mid-November... gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Anniversary. The 8-year anniversary update is when it got moved to, which should be mid-November or early November, sometime in the November atmosphere of times. If anyone still has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. I believe this is the last main objective we need to get done. We could always mess with the tarot card slightly. It's basically just alternative courage, though. We already know what courage does. And there's already better attack gainers if we really wanted an attack gainer, like, for example, Wild King, or that one in Power Skull Crater, even Courage itself, which is basically just a tarot card, but better. Though there are some situations where the tarot card could be better than Courage. However, similar to Courage, it is probably almost never going to be used in the current meta. Because Courage isn't bad, but there isn't much of a purpose to use it compared to other options, especially when Wild King and stuff exists. Though it does have the option of doing an attack gain while simultaneously doing skulls. Which just isn't as relevant now as it used to be, though. Or at least not to the degree that Courage does it, because it doesn't spawn enough gems to consistently get extra turns. Is its bigger issue, especially now that Wild King exists, because Wild King has a higher overall gem creation than Courage. So Wild King's basically just better Courage now. Also, we have so much excess overkill on this team, because I'm not actually needing the Archdiva for these earlier fights. Yeah, we have it set up to scale the entire way. Because, of course, the main strategy with this team is cast Divine Protector, cast Guard's Avatar, then cast the Archdiva into Guard's Avatar, and then cast Guard's Avatar again. And ideally that kills. It will eventually stop killing, but if you only bought to like tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 just to get everything done for the guild, you should end up getting it that way. Oh, that's not a move. Like, this should last the entire time if that's what you're doing. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, or even less than that. Like, anything under tier 4 should go the whole way. Though it could vary depending on your stats, as well as how many medals you have. But having more medals also means you've gotten deeper in the pass. So even though, you know, if you have more sigils, you also have more medals, essentially. So if you're going deeper, you also have more damage, relatively. Which is actually one nice thing that's kind of balanced about the Ward events. Because even though the battles get harder if you have more sigils, you also get more power because you get the medals. What is the White Helm class? It is Priest. That one, +2 yellow one. It is actually, if not mistaken, the only +2 colored hero class. Wait, Sorcerer +2 as well? I can't remember. But it's one of, I believe it's the only +2 though. But yeah, it's a Priest class. It's occasionally useful. Generally, Priest is only used with, actually, this exact context, Divine Protector. Divine Protector teams are about the only thing Priest is ever used for in the current state of the game. Or ever, for that matter. Divine Protector teams used to be a lot stronger. They're still usable now, but compared to all the options within the game, they're a lot less likely to get used. But they're still worth using, especially in a mode like this where we're restricted to have to use it. But even in a context where you could choose anything, Divine Protector teams are still good. It's just not as quick as a lot of other teams that exist these days. That's still a solid option. If there was any one weapon to get this week, honestly, I would say Divine Protector. Obviously, there's also Book, so if you want to get Book, you can get Book. However, I personally feel like if you ignore Yellow Defende on Guild Wars, I personally feel like I use Divine Protector more than Yellow Book. Though in all fairness, that's the only purpose for Book. So theoretically, I guess we run Book more often, in theory. But as far as actually like using the weapon, you use Divine Protector way more than you technically use Yellow Book. Even though Yellow Book's a really good defend Yellow Day option. But the books are never used offensively. They're like a Guild War defend exclusive weapon, pretty much. Whereas Divine Protector, you can use it defensively, you can use it offensively. You use it pretty much however you want. And it is a pretty defensive weapon. It gets Cleanse on self, it gets Barrier on self, while doing a bunch of mana accumulation. While you do utilize it for its damage, it's more so a defense weapon than an offense weapon, which makes sense. It's literally a shield. So it kind of makes sense that's a bit more defensive. But it's among one of the most defensive double gem creating hero weapons that are based on a type. And this type specifically Divines. It worked? Oh, nice. Yeah, this has been my fix. I'm not sure if that's like the proper fix for that. But that has always been my solution, is just do it as a window capture. Because game capture is very weird a lot of times. But window capture almost always works. At least let me cast. I just want to win. Took like a whole minute to do his turn there. Not quite. Pretty close. It felt like a minute. Hey, glad you got it working again, Genki. Glad it could help. Yeah, that has always been my workaround solution for the last 6 years whenever it doesn't work. Oh, we got to the next set. Okay, now it's just rarity order. And then once we get past another 15 battles, which we're probably not doing this stream because we don't have enough sigils. But once we get past another 15, we have to always take Purple Circle as highest priority. And then from there, it's rarity order. Because the scoring for this event week is always take Purple Circle, then it's rarity order, but keep in mind that Zephyrus is the worst room. So those are the only 3 things you need to know. Always take Purple Circle, highest priority. Never take Zephyrus, lowest priority. And then it's just rarity order from there. Oh, did I see Lester's question? No. What mythics you recommend meddling? Phoenicia or Scourge of Honor? Currently, the only mythic I have meddled in the entire game is Phoenicia. Generally, any of them that really need their magic, that gain a lot of magic, tend to be some of the best targets for meddling mythics. As far as the second mythic I would ever upgraded, I'm currently not sure what that's going to be. There are several that are potentially somewhat worth it. Like, even though I already have Phoenicia, I'm almost considering a Scourge of Honor upgrade, so I'd actually use them more often. Guard's Avatar we use a lot, so we could technically get some value there. He gets 6 magic, however, 6 magic is only 3 damage to all enemies. However, despite that being a lower number, that is still 12 overall damage that he's getting for being upgraded, which is by no means a small amount. It's not an ideal amount, but, you know, he's still getting some damage there. But yeah, I'm really not sure what I want to go do for my second, third, fourth mythic. The biggest issue is it takes so long to get the medals, but I highly advise getting at least one of the AoE ones that you plan to use a lot upgraded. Phoenicia is most people's picks, but Scourge of Honor can be good. And those are basically the main two. Like, there are some other ones like Guard's Avatar, but it doesn't gain as much value. Like, Phoenicia or Scourge of Honor, I feel like is the first thing you would ever medal, depending on which one you feel like you'd use more. And I believe most people go down the Phoenicia route just because there's more overall teams. It has Magma Dragon synergy, it has the Mirage Queen synergy. It just has more things it could be used for. Like, Scourge of Honor has its niche purpose, but there's not as many teams it could be built for compared to Phoenicia. How about meddling Leona's Tower? I would not advise meddling something if your only purpose is to use it for defend Guild Wars. Generally, if you want to meddle something, it's something that you're using to farm a lot with, to try to get slightly more consistency when you're farming. One thing that some people actually do because of this is Zugoff, oddly enough. Oh yeah, we also upgraded Weaver. I forgot about that. Yeah, we also upgraded Arachne Weaver. But generally, the two main categories of things you want to upgrade are things you plan on using offensively and things that you use to farm. Particularly things you use to farm with. So one other really popular one is Zugoff. Even though Zugoff doesn't gain that much from being meddled, like a really small amount, he's used so often in farming that some people opted to actually upgrade him, even though it gains almost no value for it being upgraded. But just the fact that he's used so much, he technically gets value from it. Because troop doesn't necessarily need to get a huge bonus for it to be worthwhile. It mostly just needs to be used enough to justify upgrading it to begin with. But yes, we actually have two mythics medaled. It is Phoenicia for all general farming purposes, and the other one is Arachne Weaver. Arachne Weaver is more so a Guild War option, but an offensive one rather than defensive, though it does come into place defensively. Oh wait, what am I doing? Is that not how you spell Arachne? I'll just Weaver then. But, oh, it spells differently. But anyways. But, yeah, Weaver is the only other mythic we've upgraded that isn't Phoenicia. Mostly because it's both a offensive and defensive Guild War option. And there's also some teams outside of Guild Wars that you might occasionally use it for. And this thing ends up getting quite a bit of bonus. Which one is this again? Gosh, I completely forget which one this is. I believe it's 3 magic with a bunch of other stats. But you do not remember what symbol this is. 1 second. Where do you even see it? Troop type? No. Where's the symbol? Troop roll. Warlock. I want to double check what the stats are for Warlock. So the stats that we actually get for this Weaver are, yeah, this is what I thought, 3 magic. So it's 3 magic, 7 HP, 3 armor, and 1 attack. With the most relevant thing there obviously being 3 magic. However, the durability can occasionally make it not die. That's 10 total durability. The 1 attack's pretty much doing nothing most of the time. But 10 total durability can sometimes get you outside of kill range occasionally. And most importantly, the 3 magic is the main thing you want on Weaver. The 7 magic's actually decently relevant too, the fact that it's getting more HP than armor. The main reason being that sometimes Weaver fights other Weavers, and if you're 1 shot away, or you know, if you have additional durability that brings you a whole additional cast out of range of Life and Death Weaver, that's 1 whole extra cast that you have of time to do your own Life and Death Weaver, or whatever other team that the Weaver's being used on. So it can end up helping out a lot. And gains a pretty big benefit. Also has one of the best trait setups in the entire game. While for whatever reason still having 20 mana cost, that makes literally no sense. This could be 28 and it would still be overpowered. This is one of those mythics that are 20 mana costs. Or, you know, like mythics have some weird mana costs sometimes. And this is one of those that I'm actually surprised they have not raised. Because they could make this like anywhere from 26 to 30. And while it would affect Arachne Weaver slightly, it would barely affect the viability of how good this thing is. Mostly because it has one of the most insane trait setups in the entire game. It has Stealthy, so it can't be targeted directly. Impervious, so you can't even stun away the Stealthy unless you curse stun it, while also having immune to most things. And it has the best summoning trait of anything in the entire game, possibly even just arguably the best summon in the entire game. A 75% chance to summon a web spinner when an enemy dies. The only big issue with this is, well, two things. One, it's not guaranteed chance, though it's really high, that's pretty guaranteed. But the other issue is that you have to get a kill, so you actually need some amount of momentum. So if you're like super far behind, you can't end up getting it. But yeah, it's mostly used, of course, with like Life and Death Weaver, stuff like that. You need another true damager to synergize with it almost always, just so you can get into kill range, then kill it with Weaver, and you're good to go. Anyways, I believe we've done every objective. There we go. I guess we could go farm Explorer too. Unless we want to go mess with the new troop. But, oh no, the new troops isn't really anything too interesting. I guess we could do it just for the fun of it real quick though. I'm gonna go do it over top of this team. So let me go use the new, not Courage, what's it called? It's called, gosh, I already forgot what it's called. It's not called Courage. I keep wanting to call it Courage. It is called, I can't remember. Kingdom Stormheim. Oh, let's see. Gosh, I keep wanting to call it Courage. Courage is similar to it. Strength, that's the one. Alright, let me go mess with Strength. So let's do like Strength, Wild King. Let's go like all-in attack. Let's go Wild King, Strength, Thral. But you know what? This seems actually not gonna be that bad. And then like I don't know, what do I want to put with this? Leprechaun? We're missing Brown. Black Manacle? No. What's a Brown Skull Spammer? Keeper of Souls. Oh, Wild Queen, oddly enough. Can I have mana start you in any way, Wild Folk? I would have to use the red-yellow guy, which isn't worth doing. I'm trying to think. Good Brown Skull Spammer. There's a lot of them. Glaceon, Keeper of Souls. Honestly, I kind of want a Keeper of Souls here. I just type in the word Skull. I just want to see some more options. Gosh, so many things without Skull. Arcs Proxy Evandra. Well, you create yellow? You do. You know what? Let's just do it. We're actually going to lead with Strength, oddly enough. Might as well. Let's see why not. Alright, let's roll this. So theoretically, we have two things that want a lot of reds on the board, as I'm creating literally no reds. Actually, we don't even have a red storm on this team. That'll be fine. I want purple yellow here, +2 purple, +1 yellow, minus whatever that happens to be. Missing brown, you know what? I don't want to minus red though. Actually, I do want to minus red. Because I don't want to take red from the board. I don't want to get strength up by taking reds. Because I want to keep red on the board. If we're ever getting it up, we're getting it up through, Thral. Let's do it like this. And there's a strength team. Is he really worth using? Probably not, but let's go mess with it and like explore 12 somewheres. Let's do it right here. Yeah, as he did technically come in this week, as well as next week's Monday, if you got normal pass. But he's basically just Courage, but different. We'll take purple. Put it on Thral. Unfortunately, he just took my red. Which is also why I didn't want to take red. So what's our chance here? 63% chance? We'll risk it. Got it. So basically, we just have like attack spam all over the place on this team. There's a billion different ways to gain more attack and just kill them out with a billion skull damage. And somehow he survived, and he's dead. Did we even cast it? Yeah, we did cast it once, so yeah, I got some value there. It's not super great, but you can just plop it on a attack team and get a little bit extra attack value in there. Not super good, it's not super bad. It's kind of average. Unfortunately, there's like no red here. I'm still going to try it though. Nope, didn't get it. That makes sense. There's like almost no red. Probably going to die here, but that's fine. I would go for Arc Proxy next. Oh, wait, do we not have Arc Proxy alignment? We do not. You know, I was just going to board clear. Then double check if we have it again. No, we did not. So I'm just going to keep casting Wild King until we win, or Arc Proxy there. And there we go. But if nothing else, while it's still alive, it does get to do some positive status effects for the team. So we grant one positive status effect to a random ally whenever an ally casts a spell. So it is giving us value that way. It's not a lot of value, but that's value that we wouldn't have had otherwise. Like there's a Submerge we're not going to use. That's somewhat helpful. Let's see. Go cast this. Right there we got an Enrage. Oh, wait, never mind. They all get Enrage. Duh. That is kind of what he does. Let's see. Wait, what did we get then? Oh yeah, we got Reflect on first slot. I'm like trying to find the stats effect we just got. Yeah, he gave Reflect to first slot, so we got a little bit of value there. Let's see. We don't have alignment, so I'm just gonna go for this. This Terror, there's not enough red to utilize it here, so I'm not even gonna bother. It dying would actually be very beneficial right now. Our run's gonna go for Arc Proxy. We do lose our turn, but we hit so much damage, I don't think it matters, and there we go. Yeah, Strength, it's usable. I'm not sure you'd really bother to use it in a lot of situations, but it's definitely usable. It's probably one of the more usable ones we've had since Emperor. That one that gives like 1 billion different random stats effects. It's probably the most usable thing since Emperor, because I can't remember a lot of more recent useful terror cards. Like this one has a slight purpose on some Skull Spam teams. Compared to other options, it's probably not going to be used much. It's definitely in the usable category. Though most of this team is being carried by Wild King, Arc Proxy combo, more so than him just giving us some attack. Because you know who else is also giving us attack? Wild King. So not all that attack is coming from Strength, it's coming from Wild King as well. They're both giving about the same amount of attack every time they cast. What time are we streaming tomorrow? Same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, as we do every night. And hopefully, around that time, we are also going to be getting the patch. As one of the reasons why we even stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single night is that actually started because that's when the patches normally hit. And that's tomorrow night. Assuming we get one. Because normally the patch hits pretty much the exact time we hit the start stream button. Because they normally drop around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or so. Assuming there is one tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be getting the, regardless if it's this Tuesday or next Tuesday, it's going to be a Halloween update, as well as whatever else they bring with it. I like this the final fight for now. Yeah, that's Strength. It's not bad. Like, compared to the average tarot card, it's definitely above average. The problem is the average tarot card is a very low bar for what's considered a good troop. A lot of them are just kind of gimmicky and not worth using. Well, this one's technically worth using. It's not a must-have, though. Like, you can literally do almost the same with Courage. Also, this team could also benefit from having almost anything else there that isn't it, because we're already getting the effect off a Wild King. It's just amplifying that effect even more to try to give us some extra attack here and there. But we already have the mechanic. It's Wild King's attack gain. It's just giving us it slightly quicker. Oh, that's unfortunate. Actually, why'd I do that? I could just cast a Wild King already. And then just Arc Proxy if he's not dead. And then he's super dead, plus we extra turned. Yeah, there we go. And as Genki mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream, helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, no Mimic chests here at the end, or even anything good in it, but there we go. Little chest loot. And tributes ready. Let's see what we get. Come on, 30-something. 28. Or, 27, 28 tribute. There we go. Anyways, guys. Oh, apparently the servers having degraded performance right now. I haven't noticed any lag, though. Servers are experiencing degraded performance. Anyways. So, we'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully in version 6.5.5 or 6.6, whatever they're doing. Actually, that'd be kind of funny if it is 6.6 for Halloween. That's a quite thematic number. Also, we're almost at 6.9. I don't think they're even going to get that high. They're going to do 7.0 before they hit 6.9. It'll be funny if they don't. Because there's a chance they don't, because they're doing a lot of, like, mini-year patches in the near future. Because we have the Halloween one that's going to be a mini-year one. We're probably getting one other mini-year one right before the holidays. We're probably getting like 3 more patches this year. One is going to be hopefully tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, the following Tuesday. The other one is going to be the bigger one, which is the anniversary one, which will be bringing in the Broken Spire rework, anniversary stuff, as well as whatever else they're doing to the patch. Should be some kind of main feature in it as well, because it's normally around the time when the big new feature of the year drops, or one of them, is among one of the bigger few patches of the year. And then we have the smaller one before December. So there's a chance we'd still be able to hit 6.9. Anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully in version 6.6 or 6.55 or whatever they're doing for Halloween. And if it's not this Tuesday, it'll be the following Tuesday. But hopefully it'll be tomorrow night, and we'll obviously mess around with it and see what we can do. And whatever there is to grind, we'll go do. What exactly we'll have to do for it, we don't currently know. Though we do know what some of the rewards are. Honestly, it looks kind of interesting. It's like a multi-skull spammer. I don't think it's actually going to be that useful, but, it could still be fun to mess around with it, if nothing else. It's like a fun troop to use. I don't think it's going to be a good troop to use, though. It's under that category of fun, but not useful. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful week. Goodbye.